What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another girl talk, another pink room video. It's your girl Chi, and today we're going to talk about going after your dreams. You have to put in the work, okay? I want to talk about the things that I do in order to prepare myself to truly go after my dreams. Some of the habits that I keep, the mentality that I have to have, the routine that I'm learning to develop and build for myself in order to go after this dream life, right? So to start this video off, I really want us to identify, what does that dream life look like? What is that vision that you have for yourself? What is that goal that you're trying to accomplish? What is it that you are trying to experience in this life? That will require you to be intentional, and it's going to require some work. Anything that you want to do or achieve in this life is going to require work and intentionality. Period, point blank, poo. So go ahead and just lock that in your brain. Anything that you want in this life will require work and intentionality. And not only will it require work and intentionality, but the greatest ingredient of it all is faith. Having faith. And that also ties into like having a confidence, just having a belief and a knowing about yourself. But we'll get into all that. First, identify, what is it that you see yourself accomplishing? What is it that you want to do on this earth? What is a dream that you want to live on this earth? What dreams do you want to accomplish and go after? What are the goals that you want to set for yourself and truly see it all the way through? Fulfill those dreams and those goals. Get a clear picture of that. Get the vision. Write it down and make it plain. That's what the word says, okay? Habakkuk 2:2. Write it down and make it plain. So then once you get an idea of what that looks like, okay, now we need to have the mentality, we need to have the discipline, and we need to have the heart and the hope and the faith that this thing, this goal, this dream, this idea will come to pass, that it will be fulfilled in the name of the Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. So I want to talk about what I do in order to try to achieve my goals. And what I've learned, you have to master the mundane. I made a video about this like years ago. I don't even know if I have it up on my channel. I probably don't. But you have to master the mundane. And so the only way you're able to master the mundane is when you figure out what that routine looks like that you are doing every single day. So even before we get to a place of mastering the mundane, you have to figure out, okay, what are the mundane things that I'm doing that I am able to master, that I would like to eventually master? I'm not saying you have to figure this out for yourself. For me, I know that I have a set of things that I need to accomplish. So for girl talk, I obviously know I need to dress up, do my makeup, pray and figure out exactly what it is the Lord wants me to talk about, and then set up my camera, record the content. Then I gotta take time to edit the video, cut some clips out to make my little shorts and stuff. Once I feel like it's complete and it's done and it's ready to go, upload. And I do that basically almost every day. Now, I have days that I record, and then I have days that I edit, and I have days that I upload. So figuring out like what my routine is, tying it with the 9 to 5, because I feel like a lot of us got 9 to 5s. Me, I have a 9 to 5. I also want to make this video for those that are trying to build this dream life or accomplish these dreams, and they have something else in the way. So whether you have a 9 to 5, or I don't know if I want to say kids are in the way, but sometimes people can feel like kids be in the way, and not in a bad way, but just it's another added block, right, in the way. It's another thing in the way. I also know that I have to get up early. Sometimes I hate getting up early. Sometimes I feel like I want to just sleep in because I didn't get enough sleep, or I just don't want to get up and do what I need to do. But then I think about, oh, wait. My dream life is on the line if I don't get up. So I gotta get up. I like going to the gym. I like getting a nice workout in. I love just feeling like I put in all this like energy into my body to build this dream body that I also want to build. And first and foremost, even before I go to the gym, baby, we take time to be with the Lord, okay? We take time to pray. We take time to journal. We take time to read the word. And we take time to get our mind and our spirit right before we do anything here on this earth. I always love praying and getting in line with the Lord to, you know, just feel like, okay, it's me and you. It's me and you. And give me clarity, give me direction of what it is I need to focus on and do today. So that's first. When I wake up, I try to get up as early as I can and I spend time with the Lord. Second, I love going to the gym. I love getting a nice workout and a nice pump in, you know, to get my body the way I want it to be. It makes me feel good to like get this workout on, and I know that I'm working towards looking the way I want my body to look. And when you look good, you feel good, you do good, okay? So after I go to the gym, I love coming back home, having a nice breakfast full of protein. Then I move on to getting ready, and like this is like my favorite part of my routine. I love taking a nice beautiful shower, and then I love dressing up, doing my hair and doing my makeup. Like it's like chef's kiss every time. So once I do all the dressing up and getting myself cute and together, then boom, I hit this camera and I record myself doing my girl talks. And in that time period, God has already given me a word or a message that the Lord wants me to speak. If not, you know, I have a list of videos that I have in my notes that I want to record anyway. So I just pull from there and we get to talking, we get to chatting. So I record, and once I do that, then I go and do my full-time job, child. I work my little full 8-time hours, and then I come back home and I edit my girl talks. I upload them, and then I have some other stuff that I'm trying to work on. So I try to work on those things. And that's literally my routine every day. My ultimate dream life, of course, is to be able to either be the host of my own talk show or be the founder of a company where I get to pour into young women, young girls. And the thing is, I'm actually working on those things right now. So I'm doing my girl talks. I'm a therapist, so I just got my LLC for my company to start doing girl talks and start doing therapy services, to, you know, do group therapy, to do girl talks, to do all kinds of events. And I just want to like thank you, God, just patting myself on the back for being able to finally finalize my LLC. And so I'm officially a business owner, okay? And so it's called For the Girls, and we will be doing therapy for young women, young girls. And I'm gonna give you guys more information about that in another video, but I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I am working towards my dream life, and it takes me having to making sure I'm good and doing what I need to do in order to prepare myself. When I get up and I spend time with the Lord, when I go to the gym, when I have a nice breakfast, when I do my hair and my makeup and I dress cute, fly, whatever my mood and my energy is, it makes me feel good. And when you look good, you feel good, you do good, right? So now I'm ready, I'm set. So now I start recording. I go do what I need to do for work. I do what I need to do for the company that I'm building. I'm working, I'm doing these things, and I have the energy to do my girl talks and build my company and also work this full-time job because I set the tone with doing my morning routine. That morning routine is key, okay? It's key to having a successful rest of your day. But if you're waking up on all kinds of hours of the day, you just doing whatever, like you don't have no routine, you have no vision, you have no plan of what it is that you want to focus on. I always write my to-do list as well. I always make a to-do list of all the things that I want to do. So if that means I want to focus on recording today, I also want to focus on editing a video and getting that uploaded. I also want to work on my business for at least an hour, 2 hours. I do that, and then I know I have things I have to do at work. So I create a vision of what my day looks like, and that's me mastering the mundane. I do it every day because brick by brick I'm building something. Brick by brick I'm building something. And so I feel like for those that are trying to accomplish these big dreams and these goals, it requires you breaking those big dreams and goals down into something more manageable and more easier to accomplish or fulfill each day. That's how you master the mundane. So again, for me, I'm building a company, right? So the whole vision is to be able to service young women, young girls with their mental health, with community support, with mentorship, and all kinds of things that I see beyond just where I'm at right now. But because I can't do all of that right now, I break down what I can do, which is let me just file my LLC and get that accomplished. Let me make the website. Let me market myself and say I'm providing therapy services for young women and teenage girls, and I'm also providing group therapy services for young women and young girls. If you want support in your mental health, book me. Once I start building my clientele, my company will grow, and then I can hire on other therapists to do the services and the work, right? But it takes me actually taking that small first step and building it brick by brick, brick by brick. Even with my girl talks, right now it starts with me just pulling out my camera and giving you guys that real, giving you guys my heart, giving you guys who I am, sharing my truth, giving you guys advice, you know. And this is kind of hand in hand with what I do for the girls and what I do with Girl Talk, right? And I do that brick by brick, brick by brick. And prayerfully, hopefully, because I'm moving by faith, this is where the faith part comes in, that as I'm putting my content out, as I'm putting my work out, as I'm doing my thing, that it will be picked up by somebody, or it will grow into something where, you know, okay, baby, we got a studio now and we get to interview guests, and we're just doing this like live. We're doing this on an everyday, daily kind of basis. That's the vision, that's the goal, that's the intentionality behind what I do with Girl Talk, and this is the intentionality behind what I do with For the Girls. And now you guys also know that I'm also an artist. I make music, and you know, I have dreams to be an entertainer as well. And I know that I have to focus on what I know I can focus on right now, and pray that the thing that I'm focused on, which is Girl Talk / For the Girls, will open the doors and the avenues for me to have more space and freedom to do my music regularly or to do any other creative pursuits. But I know right now God has gifted me with the gift of being real and being authentic and being vulnerable and sharing my truth, giving you guys that real, giving you guys that authentic version of myself, and doing it on camera. God has gifted me with the opportunity to, you know, start a business. God has blessed me with the opportunity to go to school and get these degrees, to be educated on mental health and therapy, so that way I can provide therapy services to the population God has called me to serve, the audience of people that He's called me to work with. I'm not a therapist for everybody. I'm focused on a particular audience. And I know that because that's my passion, God gonna make it happen. And I know God gonna bring the girls that are called to work with me when it comes to mental health, and when it comes to therapy, and when it comes to, you know, even doing my Girl Talks. If they want to watch a Girl Talk video, boom, it's right there. So I really wanted to just come on here and share like what it is that I do in order to work towards my dream life. And it starts with, honestly, a morning routine, a solid morning routine. Get yourself right, get your mind right, you know, just feel good about yourself. Make yourself look presentable. Make yourself look like, okay, like I'm that boss, I'm that girl, whatever it is. And then you show up as her every single day. Every single day. You put in that work every single day. You master the mundane. You have to. And then you have to have faith behind it. That's the key ingredient. You can do the work, right? You can be intentional with showing up for your morning routine and for yourself and all the things that you have to show up for. But that key ingredient that will carry you is that faith. Because, baby, we don't know when it's going to happen. We don't know when the dreams will manifest. We don't know when you'll be able to fully experience all the things that God has called you to, or has put in your heart that you would love to experience. But that's where that faith comes in. If you just keep showing up and you keep doing your part, you keep doing your work, God honors that and He will bless it. He will honor and bless it. But that only takes you having that faith. And that faith is what's going to carry you to keep going, even when it's hard, even when it's difficult, even when you don't feel like it. That passion. You have to have passion for whatever it is that God has called you to do. It's some of y'all that's doing stuff that you know you're not called to do. You just doing it for a check. And that ain't right. You got to make sure that the things that you're working towards are things that God has called you to do. Period, point blank, poo. I really wanted to wrap this video up with, get clarity on what it is that you are called to do. Get clear of your routine. Get clear of what it is that you know you need to do in order to prepare yourself to show up to the things that you have to do and that you want to do. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. Do your hair and makeup. Go to the gym. Get your mind right. Read the Bible. Pray. Get close to the Lord and let Him lead you and guide you and direct you. You got to do that every day. You got to master that mundane things every day. Have to. You have to. And all of that, that intentionality, the mastery of the mundane, having the confidence and showing up, and having that faith, gluing it up with that faith, God, God has no choice but to honor it. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. Knowing that I've done my part, showing up to the things that God has called me to, He's gifted me with. Believe that God will see you through and bring you to the promised land, bring you to the place that you desire to be. All the things that God has in store for you, it can happen. But you got to believe. You got to do the work. You got to have faith, confidence in yourself, and show up. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video was helpful. And I know it's kind of all over the place, but just grab what you know you need to grab, okay? And apply it. I love you guys.